What is up? What is up, everyone? This is Ebonixs. I am here with the Don CJG and Dio Ebonixs. We are the Digital Sci-Fi Podcast. What is going on, everybody? What is going on, everybody?
Hey, how you doing?
Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are.
Wait, so Don CJG comes in like he's from the Dirty South.
Hey, what's going on, man?
It's been an interesting week. A lot of gaming news has been revealed. But one thing that we didn't get to talk about, I'm not sure if we got to talk about it or it happened earlier this week, and that was the Soul Calibur Tournament. And man, was that crazy. I did not expect to be impressed by the fighting. I thought that since it's Game Pass, there'll be some noobs going in and be like, oh, I can fight, you know? Bro, I was blown away by some of the things that was going on. How about you, Dio? Because you and I was in that chat and we were just like going in, listening to these commentators. Well, commentator.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I can't believe I can't remember her name. She was amazing.
Alicia something.
Yes, exactly. Not to say anything bad about the other one, but I mean, she was definitely all about it. She knew what she was talking about. She knew what she was commentating on. She was hyped. It was awesome how she was just all about it. It was great.
Yeah, her name was Alicia X Life _. That's
Yes.
her Twitter handle, and she's a pro commentator for Soul Calibur. I think it was a perfect. You know what? I admit that I judged the book by its cover. I was like, who's this girl? Man, what's she gonna do? And she brought the game. She brought it, man. I think, and Dio can attest to this. He can agree that if it wasn't for her, I think we would have turned off that tournament. We would not have continued.
Oh, really?
Dude, she was hype. She was hype. Oh man, like, have you ever sat down with someone, right? Like you're watching a football game, and the guy does like a backflip kick into the goal, and the guy's like, yo, and he did the backflip kick into the goal like your mama. What's up? What's up? What's up? say what? It was like that. I was like, girl is killing it.
She's
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. It was definitely like Mexican soccer announcer, right? Like how to get all hyped and crazy. Yeah, definitely had that vibe.
Dude, you know that she was killing it because even the guy who was there with her he was watching her in amazement. Like
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna have to come with something like, as hype as that, like it's like playing basketball, right? And somebody who's smaller than you dunks over your head, right? And then you're like, okay, I gotta come back, but then your comeback is like weak, and you keep talking about look, I think this is the first time I didn't want to hear about Game Pass ever in the whole show. There was so much reference of Game Pass, I was tired of it. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was good. It was good.
He just wasn't selling it very well, right? Like he would never really like link it up appropriately. He was just kind of like throwing it there because he had nothing else to say, right? Like he couldn't relate to anything. I mean, it was kind of weird because he's a PvP player in StarCraft. I mean, supposedly or whatever. I don't know. I don't really know him as a player or anything like that yet, but
Man.
I would think even as a PvP player, you would still be able to relate somehow. He just felt it just didn't feel, natural how he was going about it, and he kept getting caught on his phone. It was just, I don't know.
Yo, that was crazy. So yeah, what was it? The fight was.
I feel like I should have watched this, right?
Dude, you should have been there. So it was like there. Oh yeah, it was a commercial. It was an intermission time, and they were taking a break and Game Pass stuff was going on. And then it comes back and the girl's talking. The girl's talking and the guy, he's on his phone, right?
No.
And then he looks up and realizes that the red light is on. He has that look like shoot, we're recording.
Oh, he's like, oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then he plays it off by like looking at the camera, shaking his, doing a little nod, and then silently puts the phone to the side.
Oh, no.
And then he plays it
This
again.
reminds me This reminds me of that EA conference they had a couple years back, where they had that YouTube guy doing the announcements, and he just didn't know what he was doing.
Oh
Reminds me
god.
of that so much.
I mean, no, it was no disrespect to the guy. Yeah, I mean, I like what Dio was saying. The girl, she was bringing in the heat. As a commentator, like she made you, made you look and watch the moves and get excited for it. If you're into gaming, if you're into sports, or if you're into anything like, let's say, martial arts, a UFC, or karate tournaments or whatever, right? It doesn't matter. Like, if you know how hype to get in some of these things, this would have been so easy to just like piggyback off of her, cause all he would be like, yeah, that was crazy, yo, and both of them fell off the ring, like, oh, that was a diss. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would have been easy, but bro,
he just wasn't matching the energy. He was
his energy was like, I woke up this morning, I got a text message from Xbox Game Pass saying you're doing this, and to talk about Game Pass, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it came across. So he came up and he saw the girl's there. He probably thinking what I was thinking, man, what this girl gonna do? We're probably gonna match our energy. And then she starts off like, what is up, everybody? We're playing some Soul Calibur Tournament. What is up? What is up? What is up? And he's like, okay, I can't match that.
Yeah, he could have definitely been a hype man. I mean, he didn't even have to be at the same energy level.
Yeah.
It was something, man. It was definitely something.
It was crazy.
Oh, man. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that.
Yo, you should watch it. If it's, I think it might be on YouTube. But yo,
I will scout it.
The next one they do.
It was also longer than I expected.
What was it? The elimination.
Not that it was a bad thing.
Yeah,
it was. I don't remember the exact rules, but it was pretty standard.
They brought some people back from the who lost, like in the beginning and stuff like that. They brought it towards the end. Yeah, so but it was cool. It was cool.
Yeah, because the guy who ended up winning actually lost the first match, and then after that he won every single one after.
And I think he said something about that, like he was just testing the waters to see what he was dealing with or something, perhaps.
I think he did it on purpose, that like just to flaunt, like show how skilled he was, because once you lose that first match, you get put in the loser bracket, so you actually had to play more matches to win. So you're already putting yourself at a big disadvantage. I think he did that on purpose, just to be like, yeah, I'm the shiz,
Oh, so he put himself in like a deficit to like be like a comeback story.
Yeah,
like it was pretty crazy, It was awesome to watch.
It was good. It was good. It was basically a troll to me, because I'm assuming that when somebody does that, they're setting the stage for people to believe that he sucks, pretty much.
Oh no, I'm sorry. He actually didn't win. It was the other guy who won, but he made it all the way to the end.
Yeah,
it was really close. He actually did not win because he was the one who kept switching his characters.
Oh really?
Where the other person kept with Mina the whole time. I just can't think of their names right now.
So
yeah.
So that was a tournament that happened. I think it was either this week or it was last week.
I think it was
the week before.
I think we talked about it last week.
Yeah, right. It was last weekend. It was Saturday. Last Saturday.
So it was after the podcast. Then we end up watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.